I'm more than happy to help.
Yeah.
Gary Kruger.
Thank you very much indeed, Madam Deputy Speaker. So debates in this place can often be fairly depressing in a sense. I mean, here or disappointing, I should say. I mean, on Wednesday, the Mr. Speaker had to reprimand the House on the bellowing that went on at PMQs. I've no idea how the BSL interpreter is supposed to cope with that. But sometimes it's very, very different. And on two other occasions this week, I've had cause to think what an amazing privilege it is to listen to debates. I mean, this can be very different. I mean, who knew that we hear all sorts of things about each other? Who knew that the chair of the Treasury Select Committee is a blue badge guide? Or that my friend from Hayward and Middleton speaks Farsi and Maori. But it can also be very serious and moving. And I just want to quickly mention yesterday's debate, about which I sat through on Holocaust Memorial Day. Some incredibly powerful and very personal speeches, particularly struck by the member for Leeds North West, talking about his family and the effect of the Holocaust there. So sometimes we are human. And we behave ourselves and speak very, very powerfully and well. And today we've really seen that. And I pay tribute, as everybody has, to the honourable member for West Lancashire. She is a tribute to her parents, as everybody has said, and this bill is a great tribute to her and to her life's work. And I really, really congratulate her on it. And the line I took from her speech that struck me most powerfully was her point that we should never write people off. Because that is this essence of a just society, that we do not write people off. And the value of full participation strikes me as twofold. First, it is for the rights, particularly in this case of deaf people. It is absolutely right that we make all efforts to ensure that deaf people can participate fully in all the activities of society, whether that's leisure activities, but also education, as we've been hearing about, opportunities for work. And has been powerfully made the point about access to healthcare and to advice and the role of communication in that. But also the benefit to society. And the story that she told of her father and his work as a plasterer, not a joiner, struck me very powerfully about the enormous benefit that we can bring if we properly include all of our citizens. So it's been fascinating to hear about BSL today and to read about it. I did not know about how old it is. It's been developing for centuries, and the enormous range that the language has. I mean, rather like English itself, huge flexibility and range that it has. And as my friend from Stourbridge just said, the beauty that the language has, we can all see that in when we see people signing. Nor was I aware, Madam Deputy Speaker, that there are different accents in BSL, and I wonder whether the honourable member would like to intervene on me and demonstrate Merseyside signing. I don't know whether Scouser signing is a thing, but I'd be very interested to see it. And failing that, I know that the Minister has learnt BSL herself, and I look forward to her wind-up in thick Norfolk BSL. But anyway, I congratulate them both on the bill. And I don't know if she'd like to intervene before I sit down.
I think everybody will be so amazed at how much